sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
Eric Heim heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
First baseman, Eric Heim.
The game's opening pitch is taken for ball 1 as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. And Eric, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I think everyone should be keeping an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. But routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Gregory Polanco comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes at the plate, batting gloves would get wet. It made it a little difficult to hit. And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Francisco Cervelli is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, there is some feeling that Jansen can struggle occasionally with pitches on the corners. I've seen both hitters and pitchers be confused by his calls on the black at times, so we'll see if that shows up in this one.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. 3-2, 1 out. You got him running at first?
First inning? Yeah, why not?
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Starling Marte will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2.
And that's a pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. You can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
First offering on its way. Fisher Asuncion is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging it over toward foul territory. Suarez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jeff Locke gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip, less than 1. What that means, he's allowing less than 1 base runner per inning. Outstanding.
Billy Hamilton will stand in to start things out with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases loaded situation. That could have gone out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
These guys need to swing for the fences. They're not an average team. They're one of the worst in the league in average, so they're not going to win games unless they hit the ball out of the ballpark. They're going to have to do that in this game.
fans, a reminder that our homestand continues here tomorrow night with another matchup against these Pirates. Good seats are still available at any stadium ticket window, or visit us online at reds.com. And we'll see you right here at Great American Ballpark.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but they could be ready to break out right here.
On to first, and there are 2 down. With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Gregory Polanco has 3 traits that make him an incredible outfielder. He's got that frightening speed, fearless approach, and he's got an absolute cannon for an arm. That range of skills that he puts on display, breathtaking. He should be a factor in any game he's playing in.
Locks ready. First pitch on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati with no score. Jordy Mercer will dig in here to start out the top of the second. 7-8-9 here in a scoreless ball game.
They'll be looking to make amends for that top of the first where they got the bases loaded but couldn't get anyone home.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Andrew McCutcheon will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play fourth in the National League in round trippers.
Andy leads this ball club in that department, so he's really been the guy that they're looking to drive the ball out of the yard.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here, one strike.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that two-seamer running in.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
The pitcher, number 49.
Into the box, Jeff Locke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it 2-1.
Boy, I think 2-0, and you're the pitcher, you got to be taken.
All even now, 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Shebler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And there is Jay Bruce. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jay Bruce.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, second baseman,
Brandon Phillips will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marte is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Scott Shebler will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Pitcher's below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be...
Oh, hang on. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
After the first 2 hitters, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere, but you talk to a lot of hitters and they'll tell you if they come up with 2 outs and nobody on, that's where they get selfish and try to swing for the fences. And that's what he did right there and launched a solo shot with 2 outs.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mercer is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Reds. Eric Heim is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Popped high in the air. Votto is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Gregory Polanco is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
First pitch on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he puts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped toward the second baseman. Phillips is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, catcher.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
After walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And that misses 2 and 2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3 and 2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0 and 2 to 3 and 2, and that last one wasn't even close.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Yeah, and that's going to break a string of 7 in a row that he retired. They finally get themselves another base runner here with 2 away.
Starling Marte will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Hot shot on the ground. Ozart has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Jordan Pacheco will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Plays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Locke has his target. 2-1 on its way. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Well, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
first pitch to him. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here.
Yeah, you want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball's bunted just way too hard. So that's a good decision defensively to go ahead and take the force at second.
Billy Hamilton will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. This is going to wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Play called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in Game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
In is Joey Votto now. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. Fisher Asuncion is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Ground ball left side. And now a jump throw against his body. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Into the box now, Jung-Ho Gong, as he'll take a look at ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. A quick out number one.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Jordy Mercer is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
This may have something to do with the rain that's falling out there. It looked like he just lost his grip on the baseball, and they'll certainly rule that a wild pitch.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level of left. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Behind the runner at second, back in standing. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Line drive to left. And he'll out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, that's just great concentration right there. You can see the extension, and he really sells out for this one, and he's able to absorb the impact and hold on to the baseball. That's a sweet play.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Yep, and he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If he throws him a strike here, I think he's crazy, especially with an open base.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
So striding in, Jeff Locke, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. striking him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Jay Bruce will lead it off here for the Reds, followed by Brandon Phillips waiting his turn on deck.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Locke gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced. So he's pitching very, very well right now.
It explodes as this has popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Polanco. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The second baseman, number 4.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Marte. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo home run for Brandon Phillips. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go.
Standing in now, Scott Scheffler. Now a ball lined to the left side.
ランナーおらんだけがじわじわと点が離れるな。
And he'll try and tempt him with one of the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And another foul ball. Chop foul to the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Yeah.
He barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The shortstop, number 2,
Zach Cozart stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Reds pick up a run on this home run by Brandon Phillips. We played 4, 2-0 Cincinnati. Eric Heim will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Hamilton going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get them right back into it.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. He waits. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Line towards center field. And it's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, down by 2. This is exactly what you're looking for. You get the leadoff double, now a single. You got the tying run on here at first with nobody out.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
ピッチャーじゃないな。ちゃうな。
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Cozart for 1. On Devato, a double play.
The batter.
Wow, you know, it looked like they might have had a big inning brewing here with first and third to start things out. They do get a run home here, but I'm pretty sure that's not exactly what they had in mind.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and puts it foul behind the plate. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Reds lead it 2-1. Jordan Pacheco comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Jordan Pacheco.
Lock into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target. 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out. Now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
The pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought, if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts it down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. The throw pulls it off the bag. Settling in now, Billy Hamilton. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knee. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be
今日も一日お疲れさんです。
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Gung's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
そういや、明日あれですね、ソニックなんとかに出ますね。ソニックフロンティアやったかな。まあ、どんな感じかわからんけどね。抜けていく。おー、来た。おー、来た。ソニックフロンティアとか出ますよ、明日。懐かしのソニックはかなりでも爽快感があるらしいんですよね。
Fisher Asuncion steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for the ball. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance. That's a ball.
2-0.
まあ、それもいいけど、11日に出るタクティクスなんとかいうのもなんか気になってんすけどね。あれは多分買うと思うんですけど。
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hamilton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
Third baseman,
Jung-ho Gong will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so
あ
far.
あ、タクティクス大狩りも11日に出るんですけど。
In there, strike one. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth.
ああ、相川さんこんばんは。
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Drilled to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, they just kept going away, and then finally they said, might as well hit it to the opposite field. So that's a great approach right there, and it nets him a base hit.
なんとか抜けまし
The
た。
Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's Jordy Mercer now.
なんかね、見た目がなんか、ファミコンみたいな感じなんですけどね。結構戦略的で面白そうです。昔だからタクティクスオーガーいうのが出てたんですけどね。多分別で、ファイナルファンタジータクティクスでしたっけ。あれも出てたんですけどね。結構歯応えのあるシミュレーションみたいですけどね。
Joey Votto will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati sixth.
それをなんか今のやれに作り直して蘇るみたいですよ。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball one.
絵柄がなんかこう昔ながらの絵柄というか。
That missed. Close. It's ball two.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up
WBC っ
there.
て大谷来るのかな。なんか敵チームアメリカにトラウト出るらしい。それはそれで思うそうですね。出るんですかね。まあ大谷さん次第ですかね。でももう野球も一段落終わりましたね。アストロズが世界一になって、オリックスが日本一で。
Step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing.
まあね、あれだけのことをやっとったから、なかなかね、イメージが回復しない。
It's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And Bruce will lay it off when he's aboard. It's ball four.
And he's saying, give me a break.
And that pitch is right there.
そろそろ、でも、スタミナまだ結構あるんですね、この人。
Lock sets. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. McCutcheon moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
意外とスタミナが長持ちですね。最近のMLB ってスタミナがほとんどなくなるからね。過去のやつだと意外と長持ちなんですよね。未だにあんだけ残ってるから。77球投げてまだ残ってるっていう。減りがすぐ早いからね。この16でこんだけ持ってるから、先発意外と引っ張れるんですよね。
Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that ends the inning. Reds leave one. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Tony Cingrani is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Tony Cingrani.
ついに変わりましたね。ああ、こっちも変えるか。いや、変えるかと言ってもまだ、あれですな。ピッチャーやってなかったですな。もうちょい伸ばしましょうかね。これ多分ね、型作っても待機ができないんですよね、多分。できてたんかな。待機ができるんやったらあれなんですけどね。12か。
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
来年の阪神ね。岡田阪神がどうなるか。
And he misses with it 1-1.
広島も上がってくる。
Wow. On that one, but it's 1-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Cingrani pauses. 1-2 on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Shebler shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Up next for
Eric Heim gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Starts with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
新井さんですか。
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score.
いやー、やっぱまたあれ振ってます。インコースのスライダー、ほんまに振ってまいります。これはもうバットが止まらんですよ。あそこに投げられるとなんか手が出るんですね。
Here's Gregory Polanco as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on.
まあ本番でね、どんだけ結果を出せるか。
Hamilton is after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 2-1.
そういや、ワールドカップも今月始まりますからね、あんまり注目されてないんですけど。ワールドカップあるんやったらいうぐらいのレベルかもしれないですけど、4年に1回のワールドカップもあるんですけどね。あんまりでも昔ほど注目されてないんちゃいますか。落としてる。サッカー興味ないから見ません。あっちゃ。それはどうしようもない。興味なかったら、そうなんやぐらいのレベルやと思います。知らない選手ね。もう昔はなんかね、中田とか本田とか、いろいろおったんですけど。長友ね。だいぶメンバー変わってるでしょうね。あの時はすごかったですね。待機できるんだ。待機できるんやったら、どうしようかな。変えましょうか。それくらいならわかる。今なんか久保が強いってところしかわからん。昔はよく香川がドルトムント行ったとかね、なんかよう言うてましたけど、今どこで何してるかさっぱりわからん。女子サッカーもね、いろいろやってはるんはやってはるんけど、ほとんどニュースならへんからね。キングカズ出してね。サッカーもなんか昔はようね、見てたんですけど。でも J リーグは今でもね、やってますので。
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
海外では今でも相変わらずサッカーの人気はすごいですよね。
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Chop foul at the plate.
ヨーロッパだけでヨーロッパの人気はすごいですよ。あれ、スタジアムとかでも何万人という、あれですよ。収容人数の巨大スタジアムばっかですからね。あそこが超満員になるぐらい人が来るっていう。あのファンの数すごいですか。
Tucker Barnhart will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
まあ、アメリカでも、なんかメジャーリーグサッカーいうのがあるんですけどね。メジャーリーグベースボールみたいなのあれですけど。
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball
略して
one.
なんか MLS とか言うんですよね。野球やと MLB ですけ
Runner
ど、
at first here, one man out.
サッカーやと MLS っていう。
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working
昔
away
なんか
so
なで
much
し
here
こ
is
ジャパン
because
と
he's
かも
got
一時
that
期
big
えらい
hole
ね、
on the right side of the
ニュースで
infield
な
to
って
worry
たん
about.
ですけど、
You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Seems
あー、
like
バ
they're
ス
working
ケね。
very
バ
cautiously
スケ
here.
とか、あ
Is this a
と
little
ア
too
メリカン
cautious?
フットボールと
Yeah,
かね。
I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got
ア
to
メ
come
フトも
right
結
after.
構人気みたいですね。なでしこ全くわからん。昔ようテレビやってましたよ。澤穂希とか。あの時はすごかったですね。
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Marte going
あ
back,
ー、あ、
but
入
he
ったん
can't
か。
get
あ、
to
入っ
this
てな
one.
い。
It's off the wall.
なんやなんやなんや。
Runner at third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now 3-1.
言われて思い出した澤穂希。あれでもアメリカ倒して金メダル取ってましたからね。
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
まさかのやたら強いアメリカを倒すっていうね。
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Now a swing and a ball
で
popped high in the air
も
over toward foul
海外
ground.
のサッカークラブに移
Is over and
籍
he
し
tucks
て
it away for the second
活
out.
躍してる選手結構おるんですけど、ほとんどニュースにすらならへんけど、日本のね、クラブチームから出て海外でやるっていう、まあメジャーみたいなもんですよね、野球で言うたら。
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And McCutcheon will put this one away, and the inning is over.
まあでもやっぱりね、タイム的にはかなりいまいちみたいで、なかなか厳しいみたいですけど。
Jumbo Diaz will be summoned from the
で、
bullpen
今
now.
注
He'll take
目
over
さ
to
れて
start
るの
inning
がなん
number
か、長谷川唯ちゃんって人がおるんですけど、多分 YouTube とかで検索したら出てくると思うんですけど、かなりすごい人みたいです。
as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
On to the eighth now as the first pitch is a fastball.
長谷川唯さん。
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
かなりなんか高度なテクニックを持ってるみたいですよ。
Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. Phillips is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time out.
They got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, and Mother Nature is letting us have it right now. It's coming down harder than it has all night.
いや
Take something
ー、
off
手が
there
出
and
てん
head
の。
him way out in front for strike two.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Moving under it, Hamilton makes the play, and there are two gone now.
まあだから今月ね、ワールドカップやって来年に女子ワールドカップもあるんですけど、それはそれで楽しみです。
He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
多分ワールドカップやからどっかしら中継とかやると思うんです。
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All
ど
away
ん
here
兵
to
衛
start
の
the
天
at-bat.
ぷらは後のせや。なんかそばのやつ。あれは初めに乗っけますね。柔らかくなったらすぐ食べるっていう。 テレビ見ないから当然サッカーも見ません。あっちゃ。こっちはもうテレビすらないですから。
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much look on it there. It's a foul ball.
柔らかいけどあんまり放置してるとドロドロになってまうからね。あんまドロドロになると大変なことになる。テレビで見るのはサンテレビと野球。サンテレビはあれでしょ。試合終了まで中継してるんちゃうんすかあれ。
Joey Votto will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats
サ
so
ン
far.
テレビといえばやっぱ阪神の中継。ああ、なかなかあんな試合終了までやらないですからね。前とか横浜の試合で延長とか入ってめっちゃ遅い時間まで中継やってましたからね。
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
野球の後の番組がみんなずれて大変ですよね、あれね。何分遅れなのかわかんないけど。
And now a curveball as he's got a lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go
めちゃ
after
く
a
ちゃ延
pitch.
長して12時ぐらいまでやってね、その後の番組が全部繰り下げになってる。ああ、はい。あれはすごかったな。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
いやー、完全に見てて。
Diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Brandon Phillips gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He's set, here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runners going. Swing and a liner.
ここでエンドランか。
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
よっしゃ。なぜか見逃す。
And you'll get a look at this here. He starts just
right
on his belt buckle. He lets it come right back over that inside corner. That's a tough spot.
Stepping in now, Scott Schebler, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. McCutcheon is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Cincinnati, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Greg Holland is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 56.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Jung Ho Gong, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This is hit high and deep out to left. Schebler going back on it. And this one is gone. Home run.
いきなり捉えた。
A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Buccos have made this a 3-2 ball game.
第6号。
One rule for being a successful closer, you gotta keep the ball in the ballpark. He's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but his margin for error is pretty much gone now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate.
これで1点差か。なんか今何番だよ。ショート。打ってないな。打ってないなら変えるか。
Cole Figueroa will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 24, Cole Figueroa.
No outs, nobody on. Line to right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
McCutcheon か。一応ピッチャーやっとくか。
Collins ready. Here it is.
Yeah.
Hardy cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Wow.
Behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1-2, here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
次はもう代打やな。
Now batting, the pitcher, Mark.
John Jaso will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 28, John Jaso.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man,
タイミングは合ってるけど、なんか遅れてるな。
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And a swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You've still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Eric Heim.
Once he's seen that you've got a little loop in your swing, he won't be afraid to throw that pitch in a spot like this.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Still 2-2.
真ん中来た。やっぱりストリコか。残念。
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
なかなか打てんかったですな。
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Reds win this one
はーい。お疲れ
Good
様で
night
し
from
た。
Cincinnati.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
よっしょ。これでまた負けて。いやー、順位は特にそんなに変わってはないな。同じ並んでたんやな。違うわ。カブスか。よっしょ。さあ、では。お疲れ様でした。